Hey guys, so I recorded a video where I did pretty much what I was talking about, right? Creating a layout for the interface and classes, etc., etc. And when I was done, I got into a bike ride and I realized, oh, this is bloody boring, like a lot. So I decided to change this plan a little bit. So instead of doing a full skeleton for everything and have tons of empty things everywhere, we will actually begin by focusing on this little combat view here. So we won't do it full and exactly like this in one episode, but what we will do is create a simple scene and let's say component that we will be able to reuse later. And what we will care about basically is, yeah, clicking to make damage. Let's start with the basics. So let's jump to Godot, shall we? So to be honest, I barely remember well, actually I did nothing. Yeah, nothing's on screen, so I can start all over again. So let's just, um, yeah, have a few settings. I think for this project, 1600 and 900 pixel are gonna be cool. Yeah, the microphone isn't picking on that. Hope it's cool. Yeah, I think it's a great start. Maybe we will update the Windows settings later on, but anyway, let's start simple. I usually like to start projects by creating 3 folders. So the assets folder survived, that's cool. And we need a scenes folder and a scripts folder, right? I like to have a little bit of color, make things pretty cool. Yep. So I think we will start by creating the most basic data class possible. That, yeah, there's no simpler than that. So let's create a data folder and a data script. So the reason why I put the data script in a data folder is because I will later on divide the data file into other files, right? So we don't have one huge script and instead things which are a little bit more readable. So let's give it a class name. That's always very important. And we need to extend resource, not node. That's important as well. Okay. And what we will do at the moment is simply create a variable $, right? And dollar, yeah. And that will be it, right? So I will just finish the script by adding types and descriptions. Right. Very simple description documentation. So now what we're going to do is create a new scene, okay? And let's look at this thing that we want to replicate. So at the moment, oh, shiny Ratata. Okay. So at the moment, what we want is basically to have this simple layout where we have this border. Is that a border? I guess it is. This border on the top and on the bottom with a central part, right? So the easiest way to reproduce this is by having a vertical box, right? And yeah, that's it. So let's go. So here we want to create a new control node. Well, actually, let's name it main view at the moment, and that's going to be actually an VBox view. All right, so let's switch to the 2D view, and we actually need to give it a size, because Pokéclicker basically uses fixed sizes for everything. We don't have to use it necessarily, but at the moment, we'll just stick to it. There's room to improve and do things differently, definitely. So yeah. What kind of size that could be? Well, you know what? Actually, it's gonna be the content will be responsible for deciding. So we need 3 nodes, as we said. Let's duplicate this. So that's going to be top border, bottom border, and central point. Okay. So if you want to be able to visualize things like this, you can add some kind of yeah, ReferenceRect. You can add ReferenceRects to your control nodes, and you will have rectangles showing you, well, where they are. Because if I give it a size without a rectangle, we can't see it. So anyway, let's say we want an x of, I usually like factors of 8. So that's not enough. Last, well, 640, that's actually perfect. And let's say that we want it to be 80 pixel wide. As for the central part, we want it to be, why is it? Oh, no, it's fine. The central part is going to be maybe 240. Yes, it's actually good. And this one, okay. Maybe just, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. So here is our prototype at the moment. As for the top border, let's not bother too much. Let's just add a label, center it, and name it Pokemon, because that's what we want to defeat, a random wide Pokemon. With labels, we have access to the theme, variation, and we want a header large, right? Okay. As for the bottom border, at the moment it's going to be empty. And in the middle part, I will actually add a huge texture button, which is going to take the entire space. And I will actually not assign a texture to it. I will leave it empty like this. Maybe I should add a progress bar to the bottom part. Do I want to do this right now? Huh. Yeah, I guess yes. I actually didn't save the scene yet, so let's create a prototypes folder at the moment, since I don't really know how this will turn out. And that's going to be the combat view. Well, that's going to be main view. Okay. Because I will start adding scripts, so I need a place to save the files. Okay. Maybe we can add a progress bar in there. So let's add a margin. Do we want to add a margin? Name. Yes, margin container. Let's go with that. And maybe we can have 16 pixels margins everywhere. Yeah. Cool. Maybe more on the left and right. That's not left and right. Yeah. And maybe 32. Well, that's too much. 24 then. Okay, that looks better. Right. So let's add a new ReferenceRect in there. Well, actually, we don't need to since we're adding a progress bar. I don't want to show the percentage, so I need to give it. Yep, I will expand on both positions, alignments. So at the moment I see that we have 100 there. That's way too much. So it's going to be 10. Okay. So we have pretty much everything we need. We could add a sprite. Do I want to add a sprite? Yeah, probably. So there is this website, Pokemon Sprite Archive. All right. So I'm just going to pick a random one. I say random, but I'm literally choosing. All right. So here is this sprite. I actually want to download it. Okay, so I added the assets of my Tiana. So now I should be able to bring it. Oh, I wonder what happens if I just drag and drop it like this. Oh yeah, of course it doesn't work. So anyway, I want a texture rectangle on the center, and I want it under the button, and I want my Tiana to be on it. Oh, it's so small, cute. Do I want to zoom it? Can I? Huh. Nope. Keep ratio, maybe? Yes, like this. Oh, that's better. Ooh, cow. All right. So let's create a script. Okay, let's create a script. Here, just a main script, nothing big. So it's gonna be class name proto main view. So then we need to create a few methods, sorry, to basically reduce the HPs by 1 and to reset the grid basically. But we did create a data file, so let's use our data. Cool. So now we need a few methods. So the first one is going to be attack, like, oh, so simple. The second one is going to be reset. So attack, what we want to do basically is to have HP to be reduced by 1. And then we want to make a check. If HP is inferior or equal to 0, we want to do something, which is reset. in reset, we basically want HP back to 10, all right? And we want to give some Poké Dollar. Need this Poké Dollar. Poké Dollar. So yeah, we want data dot Poké Dollar plus equal a range from 2 to 5. Because random is cool. Right. So now that we have the HPs working here, we actually need to sync the progress bar with the HP here. So we could make a method, but let's not bother too much right now. Let's just get the progress bar with an export. We need to assign it because everyone knows I always forgot about it. And then once we have this, we want to have the progress bar dot value equal to HP. Isn't that great? And we want to copy and paste this. So it's pretty bad. We're already copying and pasting things, but this prototype is very rudimentary, so I won't sweat it. Anyway, I didn't show the Poké Dollar anywhere. So I'm just gonna go with a print. That's the laziest way, but that's the way. All right. So now we actually need to bind our button to the method here. Okay. So we just want to bind the tag, right? Well. Do we want to add a ready function just to initialize the progress bar value to HP, just to be sure? Yeah, let's do this. So I don't know what this will turn out as. Let's try. I just want to be able to see the printer. Holy There's a problem already. That's a good start. So what's the problem? So when we click, we do attack. Okay. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you. That's captivating. Or is it? Anyway. Okay, that's actually cool. All right. I think I don't want to change anything. It's a good start. It's not too long, it's not too boring, and it's actually very cool. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get this like this. That will be it for this first episode, and I hope you liked it. Yeah, we will improve the project because there's not much yet. But yeah, Hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. If you're interested in participating in making this project is open source, and you can always come on Discord to find out how to help, or just watch the videos, the intro one. Anyway, have a good day and see you later.